Yeah.
Hey, hey, hey. What's happening? How y'all doing out there?
No.
What's going on the market? What's up? What's up? Let me turn this music down. All right. What is happening? What is going on? What's happening? How you doing? What's going on the market? Happy Sunday. How you doing out there? All right. How's everybody doing out there today? What's going on? What's going on? Is it a good weekend? Have y'all had a good weekend? I've had a I didn't have a good week last week. I had a very difficult week last week, but I had a good weekend. Friday, Saturday. Today has been a little crazy today, but Friday and Saturday has been very good. Um, I can't complain. Very relaxing. So, and I was supposed to have gone live Thursday evening, but I just couldn't do it. It was too much going on in my life. But I decided, Sundays has always seemed to be my day. So I think I'm gonna just kind of keep most of my lives on Sunday for the most part. Um, Let me see. DeMarcus said, I'm doing phenomenal as always. That's great. I'm glad to hear that. I'm always glad to hear that. Trust me, I am. Because there's so much going on in the world. It's so much garbage going on every day. So to hear that you're phenomenal is great. That's really good. Okay, let me see your okay. Which song is better? What a Man by Salt Pepper or Got a Man by Eve? Let me see. What a man, what a man, what a mighty good man. Okay. And Got a Man. Hmm. Well, I was a Salt and Pepper girl growing up. You know what I'm saying? That's my era in the 80s. I was in high school when them chicks first came out with Push It and all of the stuff. And, their first album is still my favorite album by them. Their very, very first album. So I don't know. I guess I'm gonna go with Salt and Pepper. I'm gonna go because I can't think. Yeah, that I like that Eve song there too. Don't get me wrong, but I'm gonna go with Salt and Pepper. I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, another year around the sun, Demarcus. Another year around the sun, and I am appreciative of that. So, Demarcus, did you watch this episode of Reasonable Doubt? What you think, and then what you think of the season so far? I mean, it's only been 3 episodes, so I guess I can't say the season so far, but what you think so far of these 3 episodes? Are you liking it so far, or the direction that they're going? Because so far I'm liking it. So far I am liking it. So this was a good episode to me. So yeah, I agree. I agree. It was I definitely give it an 8-9 for real. Yeah. All the episodes really are good. I don't really have no complaints about Reasonable Doubt at all. I really like this show. I might not like every character, but I like the show itself. Hey Sally, what's going on, girl? How you doing today? Are you watching Reasonable Doubt? Let's get all into it. Let's get into it. Uh you said a T, not Timu. DeMarcus, stop. Behave yourself on Sunday. Talking about a T-move version. Oh Lord. That Timu. Look, that Timu be bottom of the barrel now. Don't that not don't do my girl like that. Not the Timu. I get what you trying to say, but Timu is crazy. Oh yeah, Reasonable Doubt do not miss, and it's definitely my favorite show. I definitely have to agree with you, Sal. Let's get on into it real fast. Wait a minute. Oh, I thought I had my stuff up here. Okay. All right. So we're episode 3. Okay, so it ended last week, right? With because last week we had episodes 1 and 2 together. Now it's the third episode, and it ended with the father, Jax's father, knocking on the door. Okay, Demarcus, give me the man's name. You gonna have to help me today, Demarcus, because I didn't write any notes. Okay, I watched the episode, didn't take notes, so I'm using my memory as best as I can for an old gal like me. Okay. So Demarcus, you have to help me with people's names. Um, Help me with this guy's name. I remember most people, but I don't remember the dad's name. Sally, if you remember, please put it in the chat just so I can remember. So Jack's father shows up and she said, I haven't seen you in 8 years. And Eddie, okay, I was gonna say his name was Freddie. I knew it was something with like that. I was getting ready to say Freddie, but I didn't want to say that because I didn't want to sound stupid. But Eddie, okay, thank you so much. Okay, so Eddie shows up after not being around for over 8 years, right? And he has a history of being a drug addict. So she was like, well, why are you here? Why are you coming around? Just paraphrasing, what she said. And he was like, look, baby girl, I'm in a band now, I'm doing good. I've been clean for however long he said. And she just got all the emotions. And I can understand if your dad has not been in your life and he just popping in and out whenever he feel like it. And then half the time if he on drugs, you can't really trust and believe anything that he says. Okay. So, and also too, hey EJ, how you doing? Thank you for stopping through. Happy Sunday. Um, and also too, another thing with I was gonna say with Eddie is uh then he on in isn't he supposed to have another child in the picture? Or something like that. I don't want to jump the gun, but I thought I saw a trail or something, but that he has a daughter or something, right? Um, but I guess we'll get there when we get there on that. Oh, wait a minute. Here go DeMarcus. Jax is a hypocrite because she trying to reconcile her marriage with Lewis. However, has a problem with Mama Lou trying to reconcile her situation. Now, okay, I might agree with you on that one, DeMarcus. I didn't want to use the word hypocrite, but you do got a good point, DeMarcus. For real. For real, for real. You got a good point that she decided whether people like it or hate it, love it or hate it, she decided to reconcile with her husband and forgive him for everything that went down. Oh, and this is the question I was going to ask you, to Marcus or Sally. Do y'all think that we're going to see that chick Tony again? Because now, you remember last episode they allegedly resolved everything. Do you think she gonna come back around, you know, and be back in the mix again? So, but I agree with you. I kind of understand what you're saying. I didn't want to say the word hypocrite, but I get it. Um, and listen, the mother probably said, "Listen, whether I get back with this man or not, I just want to move on. I don't want to hold on to any hurt and pain." So, um, I don't understand why Jax won't be fully vulnerable with Lewis. She lied about how she feels about her dad. I know. At this point now, they done been through so many ups and downs. It should be nothing they should be keeping secrets at this point. Okay, we're done with the secrets. She had secrets. Lewis had secrets, and you see where it got them. Okay, I think at this point they both need to just stop it and come clean. Maybe we don't know. Laura Harvey may be the legend. That's what I saw that. Look, I didn't want to bring it up, EJ, because I wasn't sure if I was right. I based on a little trailer thing I seen. Like before the show had even dropped, they were showing like a sneak peek of what's to come and everything. So that may be. I was thinking that might be Eddie's daughter, but we don't know yet. Um, I think her problem is that her mom told her not to have a relationship with her dad, and now wants to play Uno reverse. Yeah, the mother did say that early on. What was that, season 1 or season 2, or just at the beginning? Like I think it might have been back in season 1. And I remember we talked about that. Yeah, I think that. Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to call her no hypocrite like the way the Marcus is saying, but I do understand that if she can forgive Lewis, maybe she can at least try and see. But at least Lewis, I feel, have done the work to be forgiven. I feel. Now I know everybody think different. I feel Lewis has put in some time and did the work. We don't know what Eddie has done yet. Eddie just popped up. We supposed to just forgive him just because he say? We got to see. It take baby steps. Forgiveness don't happen overnight. Lord, yeah, it could be Eddie's daughter. Okay, yeah, and I do see both sides too. I agree with you, EJ. I see both sides. I do see what Demarcus was saying in the chat, but I see both sides of it. I definitely agree with that. So we got what was it, Naima is the little girl name. So, she's hanging out with these two little white girls, and they look like they were gonna be problems. Okay. And then when they started talking about going in there and stealing the purse in the store, and talked her into doing it. Like, you talked the black girl into doing something, knowing that it's more severe and more consequences if the black girl goes in there and steal versus the two white girls steal. Okay, it's the consequences is far greater. But she goes and do it. And listen, I've been through the same type of thing with my son. Okay, just when he was a teenager, like about 14 or 15 or something around that age, about maybe ninth grade, 10th grade, whatever age that is. And I get a call saying that he was stealing. And it would turn out that it was his friends who did it was almost the exact same thing. Instead of being Naima, it was my son when he was a teenage boy. And luckily nothing happened. We had to go to court or nothing. I think he had to do some little, no, it wasn't even community service, but it was almost like an apology type of thing. And it was over with, nothing on his record, nothing. But he had these friends who talked him into doing something stupid, and yet he's the dumb one who got caught. So uh she ended up doing, so Jax gets the call, and after she had a rough day at work, and then she gets home and Lewis rubbing her feet, and Jax get the call, and luckily because she is Jax, that she know people, and she was able to get this whole thing squared away. But you know she just started hanging out with these girls, and then we didn't know the reason why. Now we know, but at the time we didn't know why she did this. A lot of time when kids do these types of things, it's they acting out for attention, and there's some reason behind it. You know what I mean? So we went through all of that in my household with my son when he was about Naima's age. Jax is very controlled and manipulative, just like Mama Lou. Oh Lord, yeah, I think Lewis is doing better in a lot of areas. He still has work to do. Yeah, he still got work to do. I think both Jax and Lewis got work to do. So, and that's why Eddie's showing up. It's hard to just say because you showed up after 8 years, I'm supposed to forgive you. No, the father has to show work and have baby steps showing that he has changed as well. I wonder if Naima and Eddie build a relationship in the future. They might. Imagine if Simone and Brenda were the daughters of Karen Cat. Who is these people? Who is Simone and Brenda? Okay, I don't know who that is. Because I'm bad with the name, so I don't remember who that is. Oh, as far as Naima and Eddie, they might build a relationship because Naima is also she's not getting enough attention because all the attention was on Spencer. He went away to boarding school, and now she's home alone, and the parents are wrapped up into what they got going on with all their problems, and she's probably feeling alone. So I could see her building a bond or relationship, you know, with her granddad. So, um, you know, Mama Lou, played by the beautiful Pauletta Washington, Denzel Washington's wife. I love seeing her in this role. I really do. Um, I love seeing her acting. Period. Uh, well, she decided she wanted to have lunch with Lewis and Jax, and but she didn't tell them that Eddie was gonna be there. Okay, and I guess Eddie just wanted to. He popped up, and I guess Jax probably felt a little ambush, but he just said, "Look, just give me a chance. I'm not the same person I was. Just give me a chance." So we'll see. Hey, Tamika, what's going on? Oh, that's what they okay. I didn't pay those white girls no attention to Marcus, so I didn't know their name. Simone and Brenda. Okay, all right. Yeah, they should have been locked up too. But they weren't the ones that did the stealing, but they should have been locked up just as well, DeMarcus. But so we'll see whether or not oh, okay, okay. Oh, and you saying that might be her daughter? Oh, okay. Your brain be running, Demarcus, because I don't know. I didn't get no indication that might be her children. Um. Well, we'll see whether or not Eddie turns things around. We'll see if he turns things around. We jump ahead to Daniel, the private detective. Look, I need Daniel in my life. He could go and dig up some information and look up stuff, say and get down to the bottom of problems and issues. So no, I like Daniel, and Jax told Daniel to pretty much go babysit Ozzie. You know, pretty much go babysit him. He's sitting there dancing and singing to old 90s songs like he Cisco from Drew Hill, and he's high as a kite. Like he is high on all the stuff, all the pills and everything. And Daniel and Ozzy's sister started bonding. I think maybe he felt that maybe they feeling each other. He looked like he feeling her to eat Chinese food. They talking, and he just trying to, he trying to get an insight on Ozzy. Well, Ozzy ends up ODing and on the floor, and so he ended up ODing. She knew exactly what to do. She went and got that with that Narcan and sprayed it up his nose and brought him back around. And apparently, she's done this multiple times. So I think she's the one who's actually bringing him the drugs too. I mean, yeah, Ozzy was getting down. He was. He was. Uh, Tamika, was she the one bringing him the drugs? The sister, and what's the sister's name again? I don't forgot her name. But was she the one that was bringing him the drugs? I'm trying to think. Did I write the the sister name down? I don't think I wrote her name down. But why didn't why didn't Jax get Crystal to babysit Ozzy and Kristen? Oh, Kristen is her name. Okay. Crystal would have checked Kristen and Ozzy within the quick. Oh yeah, Crystal is the assistant, right? They're like the paralegal assistant. Yeah, we haven't seen her do much yet in them. So she's there. She's there, but we haven't really seen her do much. Okay, yeah, Kristen. Yeah, okay. So Tamika said she was the one. She was the one who's been giving Ozzy these drugs. So apparently he's been clean for the past few years, but I guess with all this going on, he got triggered again. Um. Okay, and what y'all think about Ozzy's mama? What y'all think about Ozzy's mama? Ozzy's mama seemed like she bosses not just Ozzy around. She bossed the father around. Um, And then so they brought in this doctor. This is a doctor who I guess they use all the time. And they the doctor didn't really want the because Jax kept saying, look, he needs to go to a rehab, he needs to go to the hospital. And they was like, no, we handle this in-house. And I'm paraphrasing everything they said, but no, basically we handle this in-house. We don't um we need to keep this quiet. So they got a personal doctor who they call, I guess, whenever these situations happen. Then the sister Kristen goes and flushes the drugs down the toilet because she this is like an ongoing cycle. They've done this many, many times. You said the mommy is trash, right? The mother is trash. I don't like this mother. I don't like this mother at all. You said, okay, her name is Rosie. Ozzie's mother reminds Jax of Mama Lou. Um, I, well, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know, but anyway, but I agree with Tamika that the mother is doing too much. Now we know something. He's a child star. The parents have been running his life, running his business. So we know that something happened to bad things have happened to him, and I think the parents are involved as to what has happened. Well, we'll put a pin on that. Now we sitting there at the meeting, at the office meeting, and with all the partners, and Kathy, of course, is not a partner. She works for the partners, and the other partners, they want to know everything that's going on with the case. And she said, I got some new developments, but I can't talk about it. And he was like, no, but we need, basically they want to know. And the only reason why they want to know because they just want to be nosy. They don't care nothing about Ozzy. They just kind of, it's more like gossip for them. But they and also too, I think they not trusting Jax anymore right now. For it seemed like they were trusting her before. Well, no, that's not true because when Corey Cash was there, they were asking Corey questions about Jax. So I guess they hadn't been trusting her for quite some time. So they haven't been trusting her from quite some time. So Corey Cash is not there for them to get the information from. So now they're trying to get information from Bill, and they asking her stuff, and she said, "No, some of the things I know about Ozzy, I cannot, put out that information just yet, because this is my client's personal information, and, it's about the drugs and stuff, and they just can't put that information out." So, but this chick Kathy here, when she cursed at Jax, and I forgot how she worded it, but I know she cursed at her. And I was like, who gives you the right to think you can talk to me like this? Where you think I'm your superior? You know what I'm saying? You work for me. So yeah, and they told her, look, you need to go see HR. And then now I guess after she went to HR, they fired her ass. But you can't just be talking to your superiors like that. Your supervisor, your manager, your boss, whatever word or term everybody uses. You can't just be talking to them like that. Just be cussing at them. I mean, she was really out of line. She was extremely out of line. And she's trash. Matter of fact, where is my hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. Where my fire? Kathy right here is going in the fire. Kathy is going in this damn fire. She was doing way too much. She was doing way too much. Imagine if Bill told Vincent and Steve that Ozzy is on drugs to make partners since Kathy got fired. Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up, DeMarcus. I was really hoping that he did not do that. That he wasn't going to do that. I was really hoping. So far, it looked like he might have Jax's back as long as Jax, lets him in a little bit. But I'm still got my good eye on him I got my third eye on Bill. For some reason I don't know if Bill is solid yet. I really don't know if he's solid. Um, well, okay, so now Jax had Ozzie sit down and have a therapy session with her homegirl who's a therapist. I don't forget what her name is, but she's like a psychologist or therapist or psychiatrist or something to that effect. And he admitted that he had horrible things happen to him. I think he was molested. Is that molested or sexually assaulted or something? Y'all can let me know if I'm wrong on that, but I thought that's what I remember them saying, or at least I thought that. So yeah, Autumn. Yeah, Dr. Autumn Owens. Okay, Demarcus got it down. Thank you so much, Demarcus, for helping me. Because I'm just out of the loop today. I just can't seem to get all my thoughts together. But yeah, I think that he was like, he had some something happened to him. And I'm gonna tell you, Tamika, I think it might have been somebody in his family. I don't know why I believe it could be the daddy or somebody. I could be totally wrong, but I think it was somebody in the family. Like, or what's up with that publicist, that manager, whoever that lady is, to him. I mean, I don't know. It's somebody in that family. That whole family screwed up, Tamika. I think this whole family is screwed up. And he needs a lot. He don't need to be doing no movies, no acting, no nothing. He needs to be in long-term therapy. He needs to go to rehab to get off the drugs and also do the work on himself. So he needs to get away from that family. I think the family is toxic. I think the family is toxic. Monica could have essayed Ozzy when he was. Monica is that publicist or manager chick, right? That's what I'm saying. I think it could have been her, or it could have been a dad. Look, it could be even been the mother. You just don't never know. It's a lot of screwed up family members, and it could have been any of them. He said it was an adult that bothered him when he was 13. Okay, it could have been that manager lady, the publicist, the manager, the agent, whoever that lady is. Monica could have been her. But I wouldn't be a bit surprised if it was one of the other family members. I don't know. I got my good eye on them too. Right now, I'm not liking none of the family. Um, then and then so now we got Bill. He was at lunch, and then we got the two guys from the firm. What's their name? Vincent and Steve. Okay, Vincent and Steve. They trying to get Bill to sit there and pretty much snitch or rat on Jax, give them, feed them information so they could stay 1, 2, 5 steps ahead of what Jax is doing. And they said they can't do that if they don't know. So he was sitting there listening, and he actually didn't like the way I thought he was going to fall for. I thought he was going to jump to the chance of doing it, but he actually didn't, which I was glad. He went to talk to her, and he went to go talk to Jax. She was still at the office, and he said, she asked him, she said, look, you're a part of this team and I value your opinion. And I think that helped a lot. So hopefully he won't be a snake and turn. Bill Sinker had PTSD. Okay. I believe that Jax will help Bill get back with his wife Kendra. Okay. Now we need to find out more information about that. Like I look, Demarcus, let's not like this guy Bill yet, because we don't know much about him yet. And he looks creepy in the eyes. I mean, what I'm saying? I know Joseph Secor can't help how he look, but it's just the way how he's looking. I don't know. I'm not convinced yet that he's not gonna do some snake move, but we shall see. And then I didn't get the picture of the wife, but so it turns out he's not even with his wife, Demarcus, and she looked like she done put him out the house. Um, so we need a story on this. So hopefully episode 4, or at least by episode 5, we get a backstory as to why his wife Kendra threw him out the house. And now he's sitting outside the house watching her, stalking her, coming and going. So yeah, we need more. I need more information. I need more information on that. Sally, I hope Jax has been saving and investing her money, because I think it's, yes. Oh, that was what I was going to think. I was going to say that too. I'm glad you took the words that was in my brain. When right here, this is when they had this incident with Kathy, and she see how the partners acting kind of, and she been seeing it for the last couple of scenes, that the partner's been acting kind of funky with her. I thought this same thing, um Sally, that she needs to start her own firm. She needs to start, and look, she already got a clientele, and everybody knows her. So I really think that she won't have any problem. Hey, RC, yeah, the jury is still out on Bill. Yes, I don't think we need to get Bill all, like he the man right now. I don't think we need to do that, because we don't know whether or not he could pull a snake move. But she definitely needs to leave and take Daniel and Crystal with her and start her own. And hopefully, either by the end of this season or the beginning of the next season, hopefully, God willing, cross our fingers and toes and eyeballs and everything, that they get renewed for season 4. But they need she needs to be doing her own thing. Hopefully they'll show that at the end of this, before this season is over with. But she definitely needs to start her own law firm. I definitely agree with that. And the Bill is still on a I don't know yet for me. So Naima, she's suspended from school, I guess, for a few days. And she's suspended because she cut school, right? Yes, right, because she had cut school on the lunch break and or something like that, and that's how she ended up stealing the pocketbook. Well, so then Lewis was like, your ass ain't gonna lay around here all day. That sounds like my father. I remember I was suspended one time from school, and my father was like, your ass ain't laying around here all day thinking this is a vacation. Not only I had all the school work and projects and stuff I had to do and make up on, but he made me do all kind of housework and all kind of rough work. Like, I mean, he act like it was like 12 years a slave almost. I don't want to say it wasn't that degree, to that degree. But you understand what I'm saying. My father just didn't play them games. So he was like, your ass is getting up, and I had to be doing something every day, all day, no TV, no friends, no none of that kind of stuff. So Naima goes to work with her father, but he didn't lay the hammer on it like my dad would have done. But he had a conversation, which my father never did. Never he don't do no he don't do no conversating, no conversing. It's not you put your foot in the butt. But because had I did this, my father shoe would have been hanging out my butt. But he talked to her, and come to find out, she said I stopped hanging out with the other girl, Tony's daughter, because she was up there lying, saying all these things about that my dad was had a baby with your mother, and just making all these lies up. So, and Lewis didn't know what to say. And he got caught up in it, and just like, he didn't expect his daughter to say this, so he didn't know what to say about it. So, but he talked to Jax, and Jax was like, look, at this point, Spencer's getting ready to come home. So we just need to go here and tell the truth. We need to go here and just lay it all on the line and tell what it is. So I think they're going to go ahead and end up telling Naima and I guess Spencer everything that went down. And because, look, the truth going to come out one way or the other. Because we might see that Tony chick, and she might be the one saying it too. Bill had to do something bad to get kicked out and no access to the kids. I know, that's what I'm saying. That's why my third eye is still out on Bill. I don't know what's up with him. I believe that Jax will help Bill get back with his wife Kendrick through therapy with Dr. Autumn Owens. Okay. Spencer will be back in 2 weeks from boarding school. Yeah, Hattie, the little girl, Tony's daughter was named Hattie. And Hattie was going around saying, well, your dad got my mother pregnant and and they lost a baby. So Naima is thinking it was all a lie. So she had to cut her loose, not knowing that all that is true. I wonder if Naima apologized to Hattie when she found out the truth. Oh, I don't know whether maybe she might apologize and maybe not, but she gonna be mad with her father. That's for sure. She gonna be mad at everybody because all the adults lied to her. So I can understand she gonna be upset. Um, so we got Daniel and Jax get on the phone, and she said, "Look, I think that it's somebody who helped him. He has somebody on the inside who helped him with this white girl Wendy situation. So, and we know that it was somebody named Alex who actually I think was the person who unalived Wendy. I think it was, so I don't know who Alex is to Ozzie. Do y'all know DeMarcus? Is he a relative or he just a friend? I mean, well, I don't know. I know he ain't a relative, but is he a friend? But I guess he ain't friends now because uh those two talked on the phone and he was like, look, man, you gotta help me out. You gotta come, I don't think he said come clean, but I think he said about helping him out. And this guy, Alex, is like, even gave him, I think he even gave him the drugs as well. He provided the drugs. He had been providing drugs for him. But I think Alex is like, who you think you are? You think you just child, I don't care nothing about you being no child star. I don't care nothing about you. So Alex could be Ozzie's secret lover. Where you get that conclusion that DeMarcus? I mean, that could be it. I'm not saying that you're wrong, but you're just throwing things out to see what stick. I mean, because I haven't seen no indication that Ozzie is gay, and I haven't seen any indication that um Ozzie and Alex is anything to each. I mean, I don't know what they are to each other. So, so that's why I'm asking y'all. I mean, what y'all think? Sally or RC? Who is Alex uh to Ozzie? And I know Alex been providing the drugs, but also I believe he unalived Wendy. So I think he's probably trying to get him to maybe come clean so that he can get this heat off. So I think Ozzie wants Alex to come clean so that he can come off of Ozzie's back, off of what going down. So um and then early one point in the episode, let me go back for a second on Eddie. At one point in the episode, I remember Eddie had a conversation with his daughter. They went to dinner together, and that's when he said that he was going to just try baby steps with each other. So we'll see whether that happens. Am I forgetting anything in the episode? I just wanted to hit the key points. Am I missing anything? What other things that I didn't bring up? This was a good episode though. I enjoyed the episode. Let me see. I think Alex is a former co-star who was maybe jealous of Ozzie fame. Okay, I thought maybe I didn't. Okay, I didn't catch he was a co-star, but I thought maybe he was an old friend of his. But this remind me of maybe like it didn't happen this way. It did not happen this way, y'all. But it made me think of Gary Coleman and Todd Bridges. You know what I'm saying? Todd Bridges, he could have back in the day, he could have gotten jealous of Gary Coleman getting all the fame that he wasn't getting, and so he tried to set him up. That's what made me think about it. Um, that would be quite the plot twist if true. I know. I believe that Alex has some goons unalive Wendy. Okay, so you don't think Alex did it himself. You think he has some goons to do it. Okay, okay. I'm binge watching Snowfall again because of your reviews. I'm in season 4 now. Okay, I'm glad you brought that up. Um, I'm doing season. We already did seasons 1 and 2. Now I'm coming back and doing season 3, but it's not going to be until not this Tuesday. Is next Tuesday, not this coming Tuesday. Next Tuesday, October 7th. October 7th at 8:30 p.m. Myself, Detroit, and Amina, and any other special guests that might pop up. Um, we're going to talk about season 3 of Snowfall because we've been recapping the season. So we did seasons 1, did season 2, now we're on season 3. So I just started my rewatch of season 3. Actually, I'm going to eat my dinner and I might sit in front of the TV and watch it. And season 3 is very very good. It's when it gets real cooking when that time. So yeah, RC, please come back Tuesday, October 7th, 8:30 p.m. and you can be in the comments while we talk about season 3. Kristen was probably getting the drugs from Alex for Ozzie. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree with that. That's what I believe that too. Kristen Kristen was getting. I think Alex was supplying the drugs to Kristen, and Kristen was giving it to Ozzie, and he's overdosed before. That's the reason why she knew what to do. That's why she knew exactly what to do. Um, Inga, did you check out Ruth and what's this? Is it Boa? How you say that? With Tyler? No, I have not watched it yet. I saw that a couple of people have done reviews. I have not watched it. Um, I'll get to it. I'll probably get to it maybe one day this week. Yeah, I'll get to it one day. It's in my Netflix list to watch. Is there going to be a panel review for um Tamika and EJ and I don't know somebody else. They've been doing a panel review. I haven't been able to catch up with them because they've been doing it on Friday evenings and these last 2 Fridays I've been busy, haven't been around. So at the time when they're doing it. So check out Tamika's page. Tamika's Den. Check out her page or go to EJ the TV Junkie. And it's another person too. I think they're also on there with them. And I think Moochie, but I'm not really sure if Moochie is doing it. But I just haven't been, when I get opportunity, I'll try to pop up there with them. Um, but they've been doing a round table. I'm just doing my own thing, and until I can, maybe be able to join them one Friday. I know this Friday I'm not available either because I'm going to the concert to see the Queens. This Friday I'm going to see Patti LaBelle, Gladys Knight, Shaka Khan, and Stephanie Mills. So this Friday I'm not available. So there'll be 3 Fridays in a row. So I'm that's why I didn't want to try to commit to Fridays because sometimes Fridays I'm not um Oh, okay. So Moochie did join, but she just didn't stream to her channel. Okay. Well, I know it's on Tamika's page, and then and EJ. That's for sure. And I think it's another lady up there too. So yeah, they doing a round table. If I'm gonna try to join them at least one of these Fridays, I'm gonna try to get up there with them. Like the last 2 Fridays, and now this Friday I won't be able to do it. So maybe, let me see, maybe the Friday after that, if I ain't got nothing going on. I mean, it's not like I got a big old social life, but sometimes Fridays I end up just going out. The end of the week, I just want to go and do something on Friday and Saturday. So sometimes I'm not home. So, or sometimes I'm just tired by the end of the day too. Um, oh yeah, Tamika girl, I'm gonna try to take some pictures or some video, so you can see, the what it depends on how good the seats I got where the concert. So Oh, wait a minute. Demarcus asked me, did I check out Tulsa King? Yes, I'm gonna try to talk about Tulsa King tomorrow. First, I wasn't gonna go live with Tulsa King tomorrow. I just was gonna wait for a while, but this episode was good. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do live tomorrow, maybe like around 7:30. I haven't set it up yet, but maybe around 7:30 tomorrow. I'm gonna try to do Tulsa King. It was a good episode. It really was. As long as they keep the episodes cranking like this, then I'm there for it. I'm there. Um, today is today. Okay, your son's a Libra. Okay, yay! Happy birthday to Tamika's son. Happy birthday to him. Never seen Greenleaf. Oh, child, RC, you got to watch Greenleaf. I think they took it off of it might be on Tubi now, but they took it off of Netflix, I think. It was on Netflix for a long time, a very long time. And I did a rewatch recently before they took it off. I went down and watched it. It was so Greenleaf was good. I think it might be on some other platform though. Now I think because Netflix took it off, it might be on try Tubi or just Google Greenleaf and then see what other platforms it pops up on. Because I know it's on another streaming platform. But I think Netflix took it off. It was so good. I'm glad I got a chance to rewatch it before they took it off. Yes, Team Libra. Team Libra. That's why me and Tamika get along because her son is a Libra and I'm a Libra. Yeah. Usually us Libras get along. If you and Tamika co-sign, I've got yes. Greenleaf is real good. Let me see real fast if I can before I get up off of here, if I can find out where Greenleaf, where I can see where it's streaming. Okay, it's free on Philo. If you have Philo, it's free. Um, but I think Philo, you still got to pay for Philo, right? I think that's still a subscription base. I don't think that's free. Is Philo free? Free? Let me see. Oh no, Philo is free. Philo is a free platform. Philo's a free platform, so you can watch it on there. Okay, you can watch it on there. Philo is a free platform. Go to Philo. PH. Let me tell. Let me see. Say PHILO. Philo. It's free. Okay. Go to Philo and you can watch Greenleaf. Okay. All right, y'all. I ain't really have a whole lot to say. It was a good episode though. I think we went through the key points. We know that there's some mess going on with Ozzie. We know that we got to find out who sexually assaulted him as a child. I think it's somebody in that family, in that family circle. And then we got to find out more information about Alex and who Alex is to Ozzie, and that ended Alex unalive Wendy for sure, or had somebody do it. And then what's the other main thing is Naima, when she finds out about her dad. Oh my God. And then the one last thing is the about Eddie, about Eddie. So is he going to be on the up and up? Oh, and then also Bill. So it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. So this looks like it's gonna be a good season as always. And I'm here for. So if God willing, everything go well, I'll be back Sunday next week for the next episode. Yeah, Jack's dad is a question mark as well. Um Why you like the people that's so bad? This guy, I don't want to say nothing bad about it yet because RC has not seen it. So let RC watch it for free on Philo, and then RC can come back and and tell us what RC thinks. So um yeah, I don't, but you always like the bad people, DeMarcus. You always like the bad people. Well, anyway, I should have did a review on Greenleaf back in the day. I should have. I should have did that. All right. Well, let me see. I want to thank everybody for coming out as always supporting your girl. And I sure appreciate y'all. And should be live Monday tomorrow. I should be live tomorrow about Tulsa King. So if I'm live, come join me. Love y'all as always. Have a good night. I'm gonna go eat my dinner, y'all. I got some smothered chicken, mashed potatoes, some cabbage, and we got some baked fish over here and some string beans. So we got a big old nice dinner going on. So I'm about to go throw down, and and biscuits. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.